Hey everybody, Davis Towler coming at you once again with another Freefall, where we discuss all things and different things music. And tonight we do a little rant with something that I could not believe is happening. Concerning one of my all-time favorite bands, and that band is Judas Priest. By the way, if you can't hear me very well, if you have to turn off your volume, I don't know what's going on. I took my computer in to get the virus stuff on it updated, and I don't know what, it had nothing to do with the sound, so I don't know what's going on. So anyway, if you can't hear this, there's something weird. But anyway, Judas Priest announced that they're going to come out as a very powerful four-piece band. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. At first I thought it was a joke, but it's not. I don't understand it. If you're a Judas Priest fan, you know that since the dawn of time, they've been a five-piece. Original members were Rob Halford, Glenn Tipton, K.K. Downing, Ian Hill, and I believe John Hinch on drums. And this is back in 73, 74. But yeah, that ever since then there's been KK and Glenn excuse me, so getting off over a cold. KK Downing and Glenn Tipton. I mean, they've been the mainstay, and then of course I think 10 years ago, KK decided to call it quits, per se. But apparently there was a lot of dirty laundry between him and Glenn, or maybe Rob. I have no idea. But he quit the band, and they got Richie Faulkner, who's been fantastic. And then Glenn got Parkinson's, and he announced he couldn't fully participate in the band anymore, which really sucks. Totally. I mean, Glenn's a great guy. I mean, he's a great, fantastic player. I mean, he really gets into it. KK too. KK's a fantastic heavy meddler, rocker, whatever. So they got Andy Sneap, their producer of their last album, to do guitars on stage on a temporary basis. And I'm like, when I heard that, I'm like, why temporary? I mean, I'm hoping they come up with a cure for Parkinson's. That would be nice. Don't get me wrong, that would be fantastic if they did, but I don't see that happening in the foreseeable future unless there's, they've got something that works. I don't know. But anyway, then I guess they're recording a new album with, again, Andy doing the producing. And then apparently Andy got a call from Rob. Now, and I'm not saying this is, factual. This is what I've heard. Got a call from Rob and said that they wouldn't be needing him on tour, that they were going to go out as a four-piece, and Richie'd be handling all the guitar. Of course, then I heard Andy was disappointed, but that no ill feelings that he would do the producing and get the album up to standards. My problem, as well as all those I've heard, and all the comments I've read on sites like Scene Tranquility. That's where I heard the story. I've also heard it a number of the places, read a number of things. But yeah, it's well. Let's put it this way: I've yet to see a positive view of this. It might be out there somewhere, but a 4-piece, 5-piece going down to a 4-piece. You can't. I mean, it's an impossibility. I mean, yeah, you can do it, but it takes away from the music. I mean, there's always been that hard droning guitar while somebody's KK or Glenn doing their solo. And one of the greatest things about Priest, and this goes for a lot of other bands, like Maiden and such, is the back and forth. Okay, would start, then would go into his, then go back to KK and then Glenn, and then sounds like, well, for example, Steeler. At the end, there's a portion where Glenn and KK would be going back and forth, with short little snippets of guitar solo. And that's what made that song special, especially that last portion where they really got into it. It's going to limit the band. It's going to limit the music. I mean, what if they wanted to do, let's say, Dissident Aggressor off of Sin After Sin, or Sin After Sin for that fact, the song Sinner. I mean, you're not going to be able to do it. And make it sound good. I mean, if anybody who knows somebody in the Priest camp, or knows the Priest, members of the Priest, especially Rob and them, and sees this, tell them, please go out and find another guitarist, or better yet, get Andy back up there on the stage. In fact, let Andy play more lead. That's the other thing that bugged me about Andy Sneap. I mean, from what I've seen and heard, he's a fantastic guitar player. But meanwhile, they've had Richie doing the majority of the solos, with Andy doing very little. Come on. I mean, it's like Accept, if you know Accept, Wolf Hoffman does the guitar solos. The other guitarist, or maybe, would it be Herman Frank, York Fisher, very little guitar solos. Even live, it's Wolf. And Wolf's a great guitar player, but it, if you're not going to let the other guy sing with his guitar, it's kind of, it's, to me, it's ignorant to not let the other person do some, have some say in that. But anyway, that's the way it sounded. Was going with with Richie doing the lead and Andy hardly doing anything. It's a band. When you're in a band, it means everybody does something. That has always bugged me when you have this great guitar player, or guitar players, spin on the mic, and only one gets to do the solos. I don't know, maybe just me, I don't know. But I think it should be on equal footing. I think it's more fair. But anyway, that's my feelings on the whole thing. Priest is a 5-piece. Whittling it down to a 4-piece is an insult to the fans, an insult to the music, and an insult to themselves, to the band, to Rob, Ian, Scott, and Richie. Come on, guys. Please, either invite Andy back and give him more free reign live. Let him play on the albums. Maybe he is. Or, maybe go ask KK to come back. I know that's out there, but it's possible. Anything is possible. Or go out and find another guitar player. There are thousands and thousands of guitar players out there. I know there are thousands that would just love to hear the phone ring. Pick it up. Hello? Rob Halford. You want me to come and play? Priest? Really? I'm on a plane, buddy. That would happen. So, please, guys. 5-piece. 5-piece band. Hopefully they'll listen. Hopefully they'll get their heads straight and come to their senses. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the whole thing. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope this fourth New Year's. What's the 4th of July? Warm weather here instead of cold. But I hope this New Year's is going well for you. Didn't start up too well for me, but I'm not going to get into that. So anyway, coming up, hopefully this coming Monday, I'll be doing another Rocky Mountain Rankings. Looks like it could be Iron Maiden. I was going to do Iron Maiden this past Monday, but it's been a while since I've been into a lot of the older stuff with Maiden. I've been trying to get the taste for their newer albums. I haven't got their last 2 albums. Sat me silly. But I've listened to them. The new one sounds fantastic. Book of Souls. Still got. I want to go back and listen to that some more. And plus listen to the other stuff. Get reacquainted before I do a rankings. So, but hopefully they'll be coming out next Monday morning. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, like the video, and hit the notification bell. Appreciate it. Also, if you're new here, or even if you're not, I put out videos early, generally 11 a.m. in the morning, Mountain Standard Time. So take that, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and plus or minus wherever you're at. So anyway, I don't know if I'll probably be putting this out 11, but well, we'll see what happens. It takes a while to download these or upload these videos. You know, why it takes an hour and almost 2 hours for an hour to be on me. I don't know if it's my internet speed here, what, I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a good one and stay safe and keep rocking. We'll see you later.